Well, maraming salamat, Sel. So Sel will watch over the Bmeg bench. Aero naman, babatean ng mabuti ang Powerade bench. Our primary protagonists for this do-or-die ball game, Gary JV, Doug, Sean Anthony, Marcio Lassiter. And Doug Kramer para sa Bmeg, first possession, Joshua Bistondo, Peter Jun Simon, Kirby Raimundo, Mark Pingris, and James Yap. With the exception of Joshua Bistondo, this is a unit with tremendous championship playoff basketball experience. Their fans totally expect that to appear tonight.
Alam mo, yung nagkaroon nga ng seeding, mayroon nagsasabi, ito daw Powerade. Walang pag-asa na talunin itong Bmeg. This was the #1 team after the elimination. They were also on the hottest team coming into the playoffs. But right now, all the doubters of Powerade, nakikilala na kung sino.
Taibig mo na. Wow, who will play big para sa Powerade ngayong gabi? Will it be Gary David? Will it be JV Casio? Or will it be Marcio Lassiter? Is Sean Anthony. Anthony, Casio, shot knocked down to 3. Rebound, Pingris.
This is gonna be the key guy para dito sa Bmeg. Mark Pingris, his energy, kailangan na kailangan ng Bmeg.
Battle at the post, offensive foul laban kay Kirby Raimundo.
Kirby trying to be big. When you try to be big, nilalabas mo yung mga siko mo, yung pinapakita ni Kirby. Nagkataon. Nandun yung mukha ni Sean Anthony.
So may personal foul at may warning laban kay Kirby Raimundo for resentment to a call.
Yeah, but I like how the referees have given out an early warning dito. Hindi nila binigyan ng puntos ang Powerade by giving a technical to Kirby, but they also want to show the players that, hey, we're gonna be in control of this game.
Setting ground rules. The support staff of Sean Anthony and Doug Kramer may not provide a lot of points, but they will provide the muscle para sa Powerade.
Undersized, no matter how you look at it, pero sa puso, lumalaban yung dalawa.
Steal by Lassiter over the Casio. High ball game. Pingris. That defensive intensity is something that Bmeg missed noong unang game.
And si Mark Pingris already giving up a foul and the steal. This team, itong Bmeg, noong unang laban nila, only 9 fouls the entire game. Eh minsan sa isang quarter, makakasyam na foul ka na.
Lob pass, Urbistondo para kay Kirby. You know, si Kirby nagigigil with this matchup with Sean Anthony. Certainly feels na siya ang Llamados sa matchup na yan.
And maybe he is right. These are points. Yun ang problema dito. Hindi ka pwedeng manggigil pag nandun na yung sitwasyon.
David Casio with the layup at lamang ang Powerade early in the opening quarter. This is do or die, PBA basketball, live and active. James Yap, pinilit. Kramer getting the loose ball. Takbo ng Powerade. Here's Gary. Gary for 3. Yes, sir!
That is a big shot. Napakahaga, Migo. Pressure right away on Bmeg. Why? In their half-court set, wala silang makuha. Puro one-on-one. Powerade already with 7 points. In 2.5 minutes, mainit na ito Powerade.
This is Simon. Forward pass, Sean Anthony. Anthony, good fake. Good big back shot.
You know how big a shot that was? If he made that, timeout na kagad dito, sunod na. Kasi alam ni Coach Tim Cone, walang pinupuntahan ngayon yung team niya.
But can you even imagine anong pressure kay Coach Tim? He's gonna brush it off. Obviously, lapitan mo yan. You ask him about it, he's gonna say, any other do-or-die game I've coached in the last 400 years.
But that's totally not true. Because all the do-or-die games that he coached was with Alaska.
Yun ang malaking pagkakaiba. Ito tuloy pa rin yung matchup, physical matchup between Anthony and Kirby.
Well, yeah, I think both Kirby as well as Anthony, pareho silang surprise ko sa tawag ngayon.
So already 2 fouls slapped against Kirby Raimundo. Nasa mga unang bahagi pa rin tayo ng opening quarter. And Powerade Llamados, Siap with a getaway.
See, right now, people kept on talking about during that win streak of Powerade. Uy, sanay na sila sa sistema, kesyo ganyan. But once the system is still so young, in a situation like this, you still have to go to your God-given talents and James Yap. Eh, definitely, nung umula ng talent ng basketball, eh, naliko siya.
Rubistondo. Ball fake, pasa kay Simon. Shot clock down to 7. Kirby. Nakawala. Kirby will steal.
That's Sean Anthony went for the steal. Di gamble dahil gumambol siya. And Kirby finally finds his 2 points.
Here's Gary. You know, Gary had no problems whatsoever getting his offense going noong unang game.
This is a guy that has no problem in getting his offense going in whatever game. Talagang, ano eh, bagay na bagay sa talaga sa kanyang granada dahil kung magpasabog ng puntos ng klase si Gary.
Kirby again. I don't know how long they will stick with this matchup. Kirby against Sean Anthony. Either that or wala rin sila choice.
When you look at Powerade, this is the unit that they have. You look at Kirby, chinaga. Kung chinatsaga niya, mas mahaba siya kaysa kay Sean Anthony. Plus, he has so many moves. But eventually, he should be able to win that battle.
5 points para kay Kirby Raimundo. We're tied at 9 apiece. Over 7 minutes remaining dito sa opening quarter. David, pasa, Kramer. Kramer nowhere to go outside JV. JV for 3. Yes, sir!
Watch out for JV Casio. He's a rookie, but he's a winner. Whenever there's been a game na kailangan siya, kailangan ng koponan niya, JV has always come up big. And let's see if he can do that here in this first chance na umabante pa sa semifinals sa PBA.
Tight situation para kay James Yap. And there's a foul spotted by referee Ray Yante.
That's his first 13 foul on Powerade. 2 free throws for James Young.
Actually, sorry, the foul was spotted by referee Peter Balao, who is our Chief Justice tonight. Sama niya si referee Jimmy Mariano and referee Ray Yante. James Yap, one of the first veterans who told Team Code na, Coach, don't worry, we'll be the first to sign up for your system. We're going to make everyone follow the triangle offense. It's going to take time, but yun na parang sabi ni James namin, Kirby, we'll lead by example.
And that's just the maturity para kay James Yap. Alam mo na, miski ano mangyari para sa koponan na yan, you are the superstar. The others will follow your lead. By him stating that from the get-go, lahat ng nasa ilalim niya, eh yun, sumusunod na kagad. At no choice na, kundi sumunod.
6.5 remain sa opening period with Pistondo. Locates James. Nasa, Kirby. Kirby, akasa na naman si Anthony. Triple team, leaving. Keeper Juice Simon wide open. Naman pa rin ang Powerade, 14-13. Here's Lassiter. That very impressive game. Game number 1. Bagsak si Sean Anthony.
Pushing foul number 18, James Young. That's his first second team foul on Llamados.
So first personal laban kay James Yap.
You can see that yung depensa ng Bmeg sa araw na to, a bit more aggressive than what they had in game number 1 of this series.
Lassiter, one-hander. Tapos, Urbistondo with the rebound. Bmeg down by 1. Urbistondo, binasa, Simon. Simon fake. Simon. Tapos challenge by Kramer. Ito na si Lassiter. Lassiter to Casio. JV, cross-court, Gary. Gary for 3. Simon again. Wala pa rin.
Had 2 chances. Identical shots, just different sides of the court.
Good hesitation move. Carry the mid.
Powerade, they're really attacking the transition defense of Bmeg. This is a team that can score, and they're doing a good job of it so far here in the first.
16-13 Powerade. Magbabalik po kami.
Nandito na kami eh. Buya, ito na yung chance eh. Malaking chance na to dahil bihira lang naman tong dumating sa isang team o sa isang player na katulad ko na talagang nag-prepare ako dito sa game na to, lalo na itong do or die na to, kaya hindi ko na pakakawalan to. Gagawin ko lahat para manalo dito sa laban na to.
Alam mo, maganda sana ang background music dun sa interview na yun. Kasi eye of the tiger eh. But Gary has that eye of the tiger, has that ferocity. And he certainly has shown it for the last how many years, last 4 or 5 years. Maybe hindi talaga lumalayo yung mga team niya. Maybe he has had the misfortune of, being eliminated early, so nakakalimutan siya ng tao. When at the end of mga tournaments, they forget about it. Kasi natanggal na sila eh. This is his chance. Umabante, and people, if he beats Bmeg, they will never look at him the same way again.
Yes, and tingnan natin here goes so far. Look at Powerade. They used to always talk about the individual talents of Marcio, JD, and of course Gary David. The one thing that they did not do well, assists. Ito na kanina, 5 assists na sila dito sa larong ito. In game number 1, they had 27 assists.
Here's JV. Pasio, kick out, Lassiter for 3. Rebound, Pingris.
I like the start of Mark Pingris. At rebound na siya dito.
His aggressiveness will set the tone para sa Bmeg. Pingris may tangan ng bola. Ginawas-iwas ang kamay ni Kramer. Pingris drop step. Good defense by Kramer. Shot clock down to 6. One-hander James. Rebound, Will Antonio. Intercepted by Josh Biscondo.
That's just a poor pass on the part of Will. There's a guy right beside Gary David. Josh Biscondo getting a steal.
Points para kay James Yap at lamang na ang Bmeg 18-16. Under 4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Shot clock down to 9. Bola na kay JB. Pasio. Lassiter to right side. Duman sa gitna. Nabangga ni Kirby. Action continues. Vicious bounce pass mula kay Tim is actually willing to live with Josh.
As long as si Josh Urbistondo, he's out there, he's setting up the play. Ang maganda rin kay Josh Urbistondo, when he's on the floor para sa Bmeg, he's one of their better three-point shooters. He's able to spread the floor well in that triangle because he is a threat from the outside.
Si Kirby upo para kay Joe Dubans. First substitution para kay Coach Kidpo. Foul laban kay veteran Will Antonio.
So far from that power forward spot, nahihirapan mag-match up itong Powerade. Kanina nakita natin Kirby doing his thing against Sean Anthony. Right now, Will Antonio will have his hands full against Joe Duban.
Simon. Oh no, Gary is guarding Joe Dubans. This is the result.
Bmeg in this game, that play right there has to be the best one. Mark Pingris realizing there was a mismatch, and the only guy that could help was JD Casio. Mas maliit pa.
If this is a luxury, the people have been saying about Bmeg. The team can grab, can block someone like Joe Dubans from the bench.
He's basically your sixth man, a guy that was leading the MVP race in terms of statistical points for most of the year last year.
Pasio, Inasa, Will Antonio.
Alam mo, Miko, ito si JD Casio, laging sinasabi ng tao, yung shooting niya napakaganda, but quietly, he's been so solid from that point guard spot dahil he's averaging close to 6 assists a game.
Pingris, inabot kay Jake Yap. Squared for that shot. Bola na kay Gary David. Over to Marcel for the Powerade Tigers.
And again, Powerade continues to attack the transition defense of Bmeg. How many times have we seen Powerade able to get the rebound, takbo agad, and this time around, another 2 points because of that.
Approaching the last 2 minutes of the opening quarter, Urbistondo. Baseline, kick out, Simon. Shot clock out to 6. Bmeg naman kaya siya. Runner, Simon, no go. Oh, put back para kay Simon. Another aggressive play para sa Bmeg.
You would have to like the aggressiveness in terms of this goal. They're getting rebounds on both ends of the court, and they're really attacking that defense of Powerade.
Peter Jun Simon with a miss, with a putback, and a foul. And Bmeg up by 3. Baby Scout, sayang. Tayo daw, libre. Oh, pero may kondisyon.
Ano?
Pasok tayo. Mamili ka. Kung gusto ka na sa gusto mo.
2 minutes.
Kala kita. Wala sa gusto mo. Wala yung barkada ni Snow White.
Anim na dwarf lang ang kasama. Yung isa nasa PBA na yun.
Under 2 minutes remaining. Dito sa opening quarter, 4 ng abante ng Bmeg. Joe advance. For the most part of the tournament, Joe was struggling to find his place, yung papel niya sa team na to. But, you know, in the past few games, he's getting there. Gary David. Shot clock down to 12. Naman ang natin ng Bmeg. Last turn to right side. They go to Romel Aduco. Tulong si Pingris. Tim telling Mark, you know, Mark, you don't need to help Joe defense against Romel Aduco. With all due respect to the general. That's probably a match na kaya-kaya naman ni Joe.
And especially if it's the situation na nakita natin. To mace up si Romel. That one a bit short. Remember the time na si Aducol, ang free throw niya, boarding.
Oh, kasi naghanap na siyang iba-ibang paraan
Para lang
pumasok. Here's the Vance. JV. Asho. And now here's Anton. 4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Asho found an opening. Rebound para kay Baroka. And here's Rogeria. Yung tema ng Bmeg for the opening quarter really is newfound aggressiveness in the series.
You know, they survived that initial onslaught of Powerade. When you look at this first quarter, the biggest turning point was that miss of Sean Anthony to make it a 9-point lead. Ever since that period, nabuhayan yung Bmeg. At sila na, isipin mo, 8-point lead na sila dito.
Magod naman si Marshall Lassiter with a 3. And Lassiter with 5 points tonight. At 5 points din ang abante ng Bmeg with time winding down in the opening period. Tinulak ni Adumol si Rafi Rivas.
That's terrible foul because itong Powerade is already in the penalty.
That's his second.
Kanina pinag-usapan natin, no? Nababanggit mo nga yung energy. So far, the big men of Bmeg doing a much better job than the big men of Powerade. Rebounds pa lang, ang laki ng kalamangan. They already got 12 rebounds compared to only 7 or make that 7 para sa Powerade.
Yan si Leo Campo papasok para sa Bmeg. And Josh Van Landingham is now in the game para sa Powerade Tigers.
Look at this lineup para sa Bmeg. Ganun kalaki. Meron ka ng Rafi Rivas. Meron ka pa yan si Leo Campo. Small forward for Joe Devance.
16 seconds remaining. Powerade can write the last sentence of the first chapter.
Gotta realize that there's foul to give para sa Bmeg.
Lanningham, no go. Rebound, Roger Yap, 1 second to go. Advance. Had a decent look for a three-pointer. At siya magtatapos ang opening quarter. Gary David, can he bring Powerade to the semifinals? Or will James Yap and the B-Meg Llamados prove that they are truly the top seed of the tournament? 30-23, B-Meg ang abante. And let's go to Aaron right now.
Salamat, Migo. Kasama natin ngayon si paring Jet. And Jet, fan ka ng Powerade pero gaano na katagal?
Matagal na si Sanchez sila. Hanggang nag-coke, hanggang ngayon. So, consistent ako para sa Powerade.
Okay, so bilang isang fan ng Powerade, ano ba nararamdaman mo pag nakaka-shoot si James Yap para sa Bmeg?
Ang nararamdaman ko na lang pag nakakashoot si James Yap, iniisip ko na lang kung anong iniisip ng B-Meg para makashoot si Gary David. Yun na lang.
Alright, thank you. Punta naman tayo ngayon kay Sel.
Yes, Aaron, thank you. Kasama ko ngayon si Princess, ang isang kakampi ng Bmeg Llamados. Do or die game to para sa Bmeg. Pero naniniwala ka ba na mananalo sila? Oo, hindi. At bakit? Kasi sanay na Bmeg sa kantang mga labanan. Okay, sige, Princess. So, ikaw ba ay... okay. Bakit ito ang pinili mong paraan para ipakita ang suporta mo sa Bmeg? Kasi nakakapag-gusto ng confidence, saka pinaghirapan mo talaga sa tagal kong ginawa to. Alright, thank you so much. Now, let's turn it over to Mika and Jason.
Mukhang pinaghirapan talaga yun kasi mukhang Crayola ang ginamit. Hindi pentel pen eh. Well, it is a do-or-die game and the fans gustong kampihan ang kanilang mga idolo at mga paboritong teams para masiguradong aabante sila sa susunod na yugto ng ating PBA playoffs. Rudy Linganay with a drive. Malakas ang loob ni Rudy going up against veteran Roger Yap.
His first team foul on B-Meg.
So Roger Yap with his first personal foul. Rudy Linganay. No accident that a lot of people compare Rudy with Rob Lapagala dahil parehong maliit, parehong mabilis, parehong may tira sa labas, parehong galing University of the East. Pero may lamang si Rudy.
Ano naman yan? May muscle.
Muscle din naman siya. Mamaya sabihin ko yan yung lamang ni Rudy. In the meantime is Joe Vance. Pinasa Roger Yap. 8 to shoot. Roger hand back. It did. 5-point game para sa Bmeg sa mga unang bahagi ng second quarter. Nabulbul to si Baroka at saka si Balnaning. Meantime, here's Linganay.
Nico, this is actually a very strange lineup on the floor para sa Powerade. No Gary David, no Marshall Lassiter, no JV Casio. So this second unit, para sa kanila, kailangan sila maghanap dito ng puntos. Sila ang some guys that aren't really used to scoring will have to get some points here for them.
Roger Yap. I think that's why we've seen Rudy take 2 shots, which you will normally not see in other situations. Palaban kay Lanningham. Here's Baroka. Roger Yap fires on the glass to go. Just massive height advantage para sa Bmeg. Pero bola ngayon ng Powerade. Linganay to Sean Anthony. 10.5 remaining sa first half. Lanningham on the left side. Lanningham, babalik kay Linganay. Linganay over to Salino Cruz to the corner.
This is the guy that's been there. Ito, marami na rin playoff wars. Ito si Salino Cruz. Probably the guy with the most experience in terms of championships para dito sa Powerade.
Siguro sila ni Will, no? Pag kung paramihan lang. Tsaka patandaan na rin. Baroka with a steal. Roger Riam. No! Almost, but not quite. 4-point game para sa Bmeg. At talagang pinilit ni Celine na sumiksik sa kalit na puwang.
Substitution, Alex Romeo.
And now things are going to get interesting as Romelu Dugal sits down and we welcome the entry of the showstopper, Alex Crisano.
The showstopper.
Yes, because games normally stop. Si Alex. Oh, interception, Linganay. Ang sabi ni Linganay, teka Rafi, matangkad ka. I will wait for teammates here.
Young man has been playing well dito sa ating laro. That's going to be a foul shot. That's to be quite clear. Again, you have to wonder how long Powerade is going to stick with this lineup. Bmeg is playing zone. Your three best three-point shooters are actually all in the bench.
Baroka, blocked by Bmeg. But Baroka with the putback. Bmeg on top by 6. So still, right now, the eternal question, sino ang pupuntos for the Tigers?
So far, that three-point shot, yung kanto, na three-point shot, tinutulungan itong Powerade because yung host, kanina nakita natin si Lino Cruz, now Josh Van Landingham, that corner where the big guy is on the opposing side, hindi kasi bilis nila.
Good effort by Will Antonio. Bola ng Powerade. They're down by 3. And Salino will set the table here for the Tigers. Landingham, babalik kay Cruz. Binganay. Laban kay Rafi Rivas. Here's Will Antonio for 3. For Rudy Linganay with another offensive rebound.
Your coach Tim Cole, you might feel right now that your unit on the floor is not building a lead against this unit of Powerade. Eh, lumalamang dito Powerade.
Here comes Roger Riam. Great defense by Rudy Linganay. I mean, this unit by Powerade, right now, they're overachieving. The laking advantage of Yancy De Ocampo just too much that time.
Will Antonio, he gets called for this foul. This is a cheap foul. It's a jump shot, tapos na tinamaan niya lang sa katawan.
Hey, look at this front line. Yancy, Rafi, and Joe Devance. Lucky. 6-point game para sa Bmeg. Under 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Crisano. Wanted to involve Crisano at the post. Here's Roger Riam, the put up. Both coaches really showing supreme confidence in these units on the floor.
Not just para sa Bmeg, you could say that Joe Devance is there as a scorer. Roger Yap has all the experience. And of course, makapagkarahat pa rin para kay Baroka to have a good showing. But this guy, talking about experience, comes off the bench, starts hitting threes. Ito rin, this guy has ice water running through his veins.
Absolutely, Celino has made some of the biggest shots in PBA history. 7 minutes remaining in the second period. They swing the ball. Baroka comes up short. At ganun lang, paskipaps eh. Gumawa ng bahas itong Powerade to neutralize the height advantage of Bmeg's front line.
You know, if you look at the plus-minus, ibig sabihin ng plus-minus, when a certain unit is on the floor, lumalamang ka ba o hindi ka lumalamang? From my recollection, this unit, whenever Bmeg goes super big, it usually doesn't really give a lot of benefit to them in terms of parang balance.
Okay, the Balaga State University batch 1977 would like to thank Mr. Rick Pangilinan of La Corazon for hosting the batch reunion. Reunion po ngayon.
Kahapon, nag-reunion kami. reunion with my LaSalle batchmates last night. Hi to
Sobel yan. Sobel.
papunta na naman ang Alabang. Ang layo.
Balita ko, malayos pa rin niya yan.
Layo.
James Yap on the line. Lamang na tatlo ang Bmeg. Sa ito, kababalik pa lang ni James. Along with Kirby, Raimundo. Now we're looking at more familiar lineups here. So Marshall Lassiter, binalik na rin ni Coach Bo Perasol. Gary David also is back.
Been getting to the line a lot. 10th free throw so far. Ang ginagawa nila maganda. Hindi pa sila nagmimintis. 10 out of 10.
Celino Cruz, key player off the bench para sa Powerade. Halos nangangalahati na tayo sa second quarter. Gary has challenged all the way. Si James Yap, tatawagan ng foul ni referee Peter Malaw. Pangalawa laban kay James.
Powerade, rather Bmeg, quite definitely nakikita natin na mas agresibo sila. But some of their fouls have been tiki-tack fouls that sumusundot sila when the original defender of the player of Powerade is naman nasa harap. So they gotta get away dun sa pagsusundot-sundot.
Oh, that's Viel. Of course, one of the Aquino sisters. I know si Bolsi has always been a Pure Foods fan ever since. And Kirby.
Lumabas na naman yung people's elbow.
Yancy. May tinamaan.
But that's a nice pass on the part of Yancy. Na mahanap niya yung kakampi niya.
5-point game, 41-36. Doug Kramer, inasinta ng mabuti, but no dice. And there's Sean Anthony.
We said, Sean Anthony, Doug Kramer, may kaliitan, pero lalaban para kumuha ng rebound. So far, one of the guys that's very quiet para sa Powerade, Doug Kramer.
Again, that Kirby against Sean Anthony matchup, good pass.
Slowly but surely, that Powerade defense has been breaking down, especially on the away screens after the ball goes to the post.
5-point game para sa Bmeg. Back in a moment.
Pag nag-overtime na laro na to.
May panahon pa.
Pwede naman pala tawagan.
Here's James Yap on the move. James to Baroka. Baroka, pabalik. James Yap for three. Yes, sir!
You know, Powerade started this game and gave out the first punch when they led 7-2. Pero itong Bmeg, lumabas yung experience nila and they fought back, and right now they're playing very good basketball.
There's Anthony. Courageous move against Nancy De Ocampo. Pero bola ngayon ng Bmeg. Up by 8 points. Well, no choice na si Gary. Bit into the fake ni Peter Jun Simon. 2 free throws for Peter Jun Simon. Right, who Courtney Cone is no longer a super sub. Right now, he's a super starter.
Had a lot of roles nung bago pumasok si Coach Tim Cone, is actually starting at point guard. Nagsimula itong taon na to, and then as the season went along, Coach Tim nahanap na rin kung saan niya magagamit ng gusto itong si PJ Simone, which is in his natural position as an off guard.
47-38 lamang ang Bmeg. Casio, here's Lassiter. Celino hinihingi ang bola. Cruz, shot clock down to 6. Celino one-on-one. Impossible move. Pero bola nakuha pa ni Kramer. Problema, walang tinamaan. Doon sa tira ni Celino, the shot clock continued to run.
Yes, a bit difficult yung ginawang one-on-one ni Celino Cruz. Pag Guy David comes in, this is a bit of a gamble para dito sa Powerade dahil tatlo na ang personal foul ni Guy David.
Kirby against Anthony. 4 minutes remaining dito sa second quarter. Now, Sean Anthony's giving up so much. Height, strength, experience in this matchup laban kay Kirby Raimundo. Nakapig ni Anthony. Hinawi ni Kirby. Kirby, drop pass. Simon!
Almost got the steal, but almost is not enough. Kirby with a presence of mind that after he got the basketball, nahanapin pa rin yung kanyang mga kampe.
It's Lassiter. Now it's an 11-point game para sa Bmeg. Lassiter with a miss, lumipad si Kirby Raimundo. Loose ball foul.
And that's the key. Doug Kramer, one of the guys para sa Powerade na tinitingnan nila. Kung kailangan namin ng energy, Doug is there. He's gonna give us rebound. He's gonna give us toughness. But right now, Bmeg neutralizing him.
Bitis ang unang free throw ni Kirby Raimundo. Tim Cone. When his team was on an 8-game winning streak, everyone said they were unbeatable. Tama naman. Bakit naman hindi? 8-game winning streak eh.
Pero, nung natalo, normal na sila.
Oh. Right now, Bmeg with a 12-point lead.
Powerade searching. Offense has slowed down, stalled, as di sila makakuha rin ng mga defensive stop.
That's super defense from Pingris.
And maybe a bit of, you want to play team ball, but you'd like to have JV, Gary, or Marshall having the bulk of the attempts. And right now, you see the last times na bumaba, itong Powerade na tumira was Celino, Sean Anthony, and Doug Kramer.
At the free throw line, Kirby Raimundo, una pumasok. Sen, ano po bang mga plano ng Bmeg dito?
Okay, pressure may be big for Bmeg pero positibo pa rin si Coach Tim Cone. Kahit sa bench, maririnig mo ang mga players at coaching staff na magkabilang nagpapalitan ng salita to boost their confidence. At kung sa first quarter, sabi ni Coach Tim, kung minsan hindi makukuha ang bola, okay lang daw at i-follow up ko lang. Ang sinabi ni Coach Tim itong second quarter na there's gotta be pacing, guys. Let the offense work. Miko?
Well, understandably, itong Bmeg, they are playing with a lot of confidence because they are sitting on a 14-point lead na pinaghirapan din nilang buuin.
And Coach Tim Cone knows that, he's been through it all. Grand Slam na yan, nag-champion na yan. The nice thing about Coach Tim Cone, he's a guy that doesn't panic. Sabihin niya lang, we'll run our sets. So, believe in the system. Believe in the system. But it actually comes a point that you believe. And kahit na tingin nyo na napakalaki na yung lamang ng kalaban, you just believe in the system and you come back.
Napako na sa third aid itong Powerade Tigers. Here's Pingris. Simon! Simon! Yes, sir!
Second time around and in succession. Powerade calls a timeout. After na tumawag ng timeout, they throw the ball away. Pagkatapos sila itapon yung bola, sa score bigla ang Bmeg. Ngayon, lumobo bigla ang kalamangan.
Big run para sa Bmeg. And they are pulling away here late in the second period. Gasio. Nakawala si Will Antonio.
So they needed that. It was a 14-0 run na pinakawalan ng Bmeg.
James Yap. Kirby. Here's Baroka, wide open. And there's Simon again!
Right now, Bmeg is just destroying itong Powerade when it comes to rebounds. Ang dami nang nakakuha rebound.
There's actually, yung score dito sa loob ng Big Dome, it still says 52. It actually should read 57. And a lot of the fans Magaling mag-mathematics ng mga fans. Napansin na nila yan. But the score that you see on your screens, yan ang tama. It is 57-40 with 3:16 remaining. We'll sort everything out. Magbabalik po kami. Okay, so Bmeg lumalayo dito. Marcio Lassiter, Aaron, he has a tough task ahead of him. Give us more on Marcio.
Yes, Migo. Napasigaw pa nga si Marcio Lassiter dahil sa kanyang frustration nang pinapakita ng depensa ng kanyang koponan. Sabi niya, kailangan na daw nila pigilan ang mga backdoor plays ng Bmeg kasi it's doing too much damage to their team. No more easy basket. We need to figure this out. Balik sa'yo, Migo.
And you know, that's Lassiter also showing his, his brand of experience. He's a rookie in this league, but he does have tons of international experience playing yung mga games na at digdigan at do or die din.
Nakikita niya naman, when you become a basketball player, be it rookie season mo in the PBA or 10th season mo, it's just a matter of if you understand the game or not. And he understands that here in the second quarter, we're being destroyed by Bmeg in so many different ways.
PBA Media Bureau Chief Willie Marshall, part of this Sunday do or die crowd. And here's JV Casio from the corner.
Because so far, JV Casio, Marcio Lassiter, Gary David, no field goals here in the second quarter. Only 2 free throws by Gary David.
2 minutes remaining in the second. Kirby. Simula naman at that time. But Peter Jun Simon has had so much damage para sa Bmeg dito sa first half.
And he's getting to that area of the floor kung saan pwede nilang tumira ng one-handed shot niya.
Here's Casio. Napunta kay Lassiter from the corner.
They needed that. Ang dami ng inattempt na 3-point shot ng Powerade. That's their 15th attempt so far. Last couple of 3-point shots have not gone in. But itong Powerade, they can come back because they have guys who can shoot the 3.
Kirby, quick move. Oh, almost a putback slam mula kay Pingris. Casio. Bmeg on top, 57-43. Sa mga nalalabing bahagi ng second period, Casio creates. Casio is full.
JV has James Yap right there. Quickness-wise, he should be able to beat James Yap. But then, he actually took his time. But then he decided, kaya ko to.
Still a 12-point ball game para sa B-Meg Llamados. Under a minute to play, Baroka binigay kay James Yap for 3. Sumobra, pagsak si Simon, bola na kay Gary David. Here comes JV Casio. Pinasa, Lassiter for 3. Rebound, James Yap, pagsak si JV Casio. Here's Baroka. No look pass, no success.
Like I said, no look pass. The reason why you look is you want to make sure na walang darating na depensa doon. That time, you don't look at what's happening, you give up a turnover.
25 seconds remaining in the first half. An impossible shot mula kay Romel Laguno. It's back to a 10-point ball game.
Good run on the part of Powerade. Hirap na hirap sila dito sa second quarter. They had so much trouble scoring in the middle part of this second where they were outscored at 14-0 run at one point. Now they're in their own run for themselves. Kaya nakabalik sila.
Matagal na pa ako yung Powerade sa 38 points kanina with that 14-0 blitz. And even the Bmeg fans understand. Okay, nakalayo yung team nila. But a 10, 12-point lead against super scorers from Powerade. Never a sure thing. So 21 seconds remaining dito po sa second quarter. Bola na kay Peter Jun Simon.
What a tough assignment para kay Aliera. Galing sa lamig. Pantayan mo nga si PJ Simon. One-on-one sa ibabaw. Good ball. Took an extra step because the path to the goal got closed out. Powerade not bringing back Gary David for this last play.
Will Antonio. JB Casio. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. JB for 3. Diretso pero napalakas. And Bmeg will have a 10-point lead sa katapusan ng first half. Coach Tim Cone and the Llamados hoping to prove to everyone that they are the top seed and that they will win this series like a top seed, even if it's a do-or-die game against 8 seed Powerade.
Itong Bmeg right now, many things for Coach Cone to be happy about. You know, the way that they reacted after their slow start. Powerade on the other hand, Coach Bo coming into the locker room a bit happy dahil nakabawi sila ng bagay.
Okay, kakausapin na natin si Peter June Simon. And Simon did a lot of damage para sa Bmeg, especially with that 14-0 run. PJ, paano ba kayo umalagwa nung second quarter? Biglang nakalayo kayo dito sa Powerade.
Ganun pa rin. We play the same game. Ayun pa rin, i-execute pa rin namin yung triangle namin. Tapos if may opportunity na matakbo kami, kaya nakalamang kami ng second quarter.
PJ, anong malaking kaibahan nung first game, itong second game, on your end offensively and also on what you're doing defensively sa Powerade?
Obviously, nung first game, sobrang aggressive sila eh. So yun talaga yung story ng game. So ngayon, hopefully, tuloy-tuloy namin yung aggressiveness namin itong second half na to. Yun talaga yung key ng game na to.
PJ, huling tanong na lang, ito bang pinapakita nyo? Ito na ba yung experience nyo, yung lamang nyo sa playoff experience?
Siguro, kasi matagal na rin kami magkasama. At saka, ito na nga yung malaking test namin dahil do-or-die game to. Hopefully, tuloy-tuloy pa namin itong second half.
Okay, salamat PJ. Good luck sa second half. Peter June Simon, 15 points in the first half. Puntahan po na. In the meantime, let's go to Araneta.
Salamat, Miko. Kasama natin si assistant coach Alex Compton. And Alex, in the first game, you guys looked really, really relaxed. And today, you guys seem a little tight. How is the team going into this the second half?
Well, last game we were about as relaxed as Jason Webb at an open three-point look. Today, I think Bmeg has done a good job adjusting. Of course, they're a great team. Coach Tim's a defensive coach, underrated defensive coach. They did a good job pressuring us, and we just threw some turnovers, some silly turnovers. They converted on our 10 turnovers. They converted 18 points. So when we settle down, we give ourselves a chance. We're throwing the ball away. We're giving great players open looks in transition. We're going to have ourselves a hard time.
Thanks, Alex. Punta naman tayo ngayon kay Sel.
Alright, kasama ko naman ngayon si Assistant Coach Jeffrey Garyacio ng B-Meg Llamados. So Coach Jeff, you guys have been playing aggressive in the first half. What is it that Coach Tim wants for the second half to keep the consistency of the lead?
Basically just that, just doing everything harder, doing it faster, doing it better. We made a few minor adjustments, but aside from that, it's just really just stepping up and being able to play playoff basketball.
Okay, so we would like to hear this from you. How is the vibe of all the players given that pressure is very big on B-Meg now?
Right, but this is why we play the game. You know, there's a lot of guys on the team that have been through this situation before. So I think coming into this game, you know, it's really just being able to step up and they know that.
Thank you so much, Coach Jeff, and good luck. Now let's turn it over to Mika and Jason.
Maraming salamat, Aaron and Sel. You get a lot of input when you talk with Alex Compton and Jeffrey Garyacio.
Yes. Ito as relaxed as me in a three-point shot. Grabe yung kaba ko nun eh. But hey, let's congratulate Alex. He has a new member of the family. I believe about a week or 2 weeks ago, may bago silang baby sa pamilya nila. Congratulations on the new dad, Alex Compton.
Oh, yeah, I got the text message. Humingi na ng regalo. Wala pa yung binyag. Bmeg had that big second quarter blitz. Powerade slicing it down to a 10-point game at the half. Overriding themes, Jason, for both squads.
Para sa Bmeg, kanina nabanggit na, one thing they're doing well is they're finally causing some turnovers and scoring right after. They're not settling. Meron kasing tendency itong Bmeg when they go slow and naglalakad na sila and they're not being too aggressive. The other thing that they have to continue to do is play big, play their size, get a lot of rebounds, use the height of Kirby, use the size of Pingris, the size of all the big guys that they have that can't be matched by Powerade. On the other hand, para sa Powerade, they've got to get those three guys, Casio, Lassiter, and Gary David going. And para naman kay, as Casio hits that one, they also have to get Doug Kramer involved. energy-wise.
Follow number 2, Joshua Bispondo.
Palaban kay Josh Urbistondo, his first personal. Mabit kay JV Casio.
Like we mentioned it earlier, JV Casio, one of the guys that Bmeg has to be very careful with dahil kahit na rookie yan, ilang beses na yan nanalo sa ibang mga liga and he's always hit big shots.
Function of Bmeg, 61-53.
Follow number 13, Marshall Lasseter. That's his
Second personal laban kay Lasseter. So Lasseter with 2 personal fouls. Si Gary David may 3.
Follow number 17, Romel Aduco.
There's a foul laban kay Romel. Pangatlo na yan. Laban kay Romel Aducol. So it's Aducol against Kirby Raimundo. Meantime, Pingris. James Yap with 6 to shoot. James Yap posting up Lasseter.
Good effort, Mark Pingris. Excellent effort. 2 guys right there para sa Powerade. Mag-isa lang siya, pero he's still able to force a jump ball.
So it will be Doug Kramer laban kay Mark Pingris. Check that. Okay, si Gary David na. So Gary David against Pingris.
Gotta remember, itong Bmeg wasn't aware of the shot clock. Naalala niyo yung last possession, tumira si James Yap, hindi tumama ng ring. If it becomes a jump ball after that, the only time the shot clock will reset ay pag nakuha nung team na dumipensa bago ng jump ball.
Here's Gary. Hook pass. Nagawa ni Peter June Simon.
Right now, Bmeg has totally kept Gary David away from the offense of Powerade. Imagine, 0 field goal attempts in the second quarter.
Gary David with 9 points only tonight. Kirby Raimundo leading the way in scoring for Bmeg with 16 points. And it's back to a 10-point game para sa Llamados. Lasseter hammered on the way to the hoop and he will take 2 free throws. Third personal laban kay James Yap.
Let's go quickly. What happened in the first quarter? Points in the paint. Bmeg using their size, 18 to 10. They also using their size for rebounds. Key guys, key superstars, 7 points each. Pag nakita naman natin ang nangyari sa second quarter, Bmeg with a huge run, 14 to 0. 12 points of those coming from turnovers ng Powerade. Powerade able to come back with that 7 to 0 to close out the second quarter. And Gary David, 0 attempts. Attempts, di bali yung puntos eh. Pag hindi ka tumira, ibig sabihin, wala ka talaga doon sa flow ng opensa.
9-point ball game para sa Bmeg. Here's Pingris. Nasa mga unang bahagi pa rin tayo ng third quarter. James Yap on the left side. Here's Urbistondo for 3.
Powerade has had some amount of success when they play that zone. They had some 2-3 zone earlier. Right now, they're playing some matchup zone. Ang nagiging problema lang nila, pagkatapos magmintis ng Bmeg because they're so much smaller and they're playing some zone, eh nawawala sila dun sa rebounding.
Pingris with 9 rebounds tonight. Bola pa rin ng Bmeg. Here's Simon. Rebound na Dukol. Takbuhan ng Powerade. Casio. Good interference by Joshua Bistondo. Here's Simon. Simon will step on the brakes. Papasa kay Kirby. Matched up against JB Casio. Pingris with a cut. Pingris with the basket.
Powerade just a step slow. Realized already that JV had a mismatch. No one going there. Half-baked yung tulong nila kaya nalibre pa si Mark Pingris.
Right now, Bmeg in control of this ball game. And here's JB, no look pass, Adukol nadapa, and there's a foul. Third personal laban kay Pingris.
I look at the score, it's an 11-point lead para dito sa Bmeg Nico, no? Pero kung Powerade ka, wala ka pang nakikitang player sa team mo na magandang nilalaro and you're still in it. In Bmeg, you had to have Kirby playing well, Peter Jun Simon playing well. So Bmeg just looking for a guy to get hot. Powerade just looking for a guy to get hot, and they could be right in this.
And kung pipili ka lang, truthfully, you're looking at 3 guys.
Yes.
It's Carey, Marcio, JV.
That's right.
Simon. Peter Jun Simon with 15 points in the first half. James Yap dancing inside.
Too many weak fouls para sa Powerade. Ilang beses na natin nakita 3-point play opportunities para sa Bmeg. They're finishing strong, getting end-one situations.
There's that move by James Yap. Man with a million moves. Fades 2 defenders. It makes it a 67-54 game para sa Llamados. We're back inside the championship capital of Philippine basketball, the Araneta Coliseum. Let's send you back to Araneta.
Miko, nandito nga sa Smart Araneta Coliseum si Miss Viel Aquino D, ang kapatid ni President Noynoy, at kinakampihan niya ang Powerade Tigers. Anak daw kasi ng sister-in-law niya, si Mr. Sean Anthony. At kaya naman humingi siya ng malaking upset dito, at nung kinausap ko si Sean, sabi niya, I don't care what anyone else thinks, she's here to cheer for me. Balik sa'yo, Miko.
That's an interesting twist. Kamatala, JV Casio fires. That's a 3.
Yeah, he's actually shooting very well today. He's gonna be 5 out of 9 so far sa larong ito. But the thing is, kailangan sabihin niya, ako na magdadala muna sa Powerade. Walang Gary David, hindi siya makakuha ng puntos, ako na muna.
JV Casio with 14 points. There's Sean Anthony. Kirby. That's just overpowering Sean Anthony.
Now that's a call that could have gone either way. Played decent defense all the way. When you look at the end of this play, he moves his feet, gets to the spot first. Can't say, yun na nga. Could go either way.
Big points para kay Kirby Raimundo.
It would be interesting to see how long they're gonna stick with Sean Anthony on Kirby.
That is a question. First quarter pa lang.
Oh, JV is down. JV is down. He stepped on the foot of Josh Urbistondo, seemingly. Now, if he stepped on the foot of Josh Urbistondo, ibig sabihin yan, nasa ilalim yung paa ni Josh Urbistondo, so that should have been an automatic or at the minimum a foul. You see that again on that last attempt earlier. Does look like a sprain.
At this point, Powerade cannot afford to lose JV Casio.
Oh! You know. Can't fault Josh Urbistondo.
Hindi, malayo na extension
Kasi si JV. Hindi pumasok si Josh Urbistondo dun sa area o yung jumping area ni JV Casio. JV was actually the one that initiated. Siya yung lumabas dahil sumipa siya eh. But non-call on the part of the referees. Pero ito malaking bagay ito Dahil siya yung mainit eh.
Yun na nga, that's why. This is the last thing that Powerade needs. For JV to leave the game involuntarily because nasaktan yung kanyang kanang paa.
You see Coach Bo saying, natapakan niya yung paa ni Josh. Dapat Tito yun. The referee explaining that he went out of his area, pasipa yung tira niya, kaya lumabas yung paa niya at natapakan niya yung paa ni Josh na napakalayo.
Kasi lumayo na nga si Josh. So Salino Cruz has no choice but to come in para palitan si JV. Nakikita natin, nagtatanggal na ng sapatos etong si JV Casio. And if you're Powerade, you're hoping he will return to this game. Samantala, here's Simon. Pasa, Kirby. Kirby has been the man of the moment, but he was caught dancing to the wrong song.
But again, he gets into a great spot on the floor. Inalas lang, he was with that turnover. Ooh. There's got to be a technical right there.
Oh, Josh Urbistondo may sinabi kay Salino Cruz. Salino has to be restrained. Tim Cone telling Josh to cool it. At si Celino Cruz hinawakan na ng dalawang referee at dalawang players. Celino still wants a piece of Josh Urbistondo. Gary David may mga sinasabing maanghang din kay Josh Urbistondo.
You know, it's a good thing the referees were able to see that. Nagkakainitin na sila bago pa lang nung inbound.
Nagkakapasok pa lang ni Celino.
Yes.
He just came in dahil na-injure si JV Casio.
You know, I want to see the replay because I actually saw the part of which... See, what is the thing? Tingnan natin dito. Well, there is that of Celino.
And there's a chest bump mula kay Urbistondo. And then right after, Urbistondo will taunt Celino. At dito na, nagkagulo. Tim Cone knew that Josh has to be restrained. Referees chasing Celino Cruz. Ayun, si Pingris, niyakap kagad si Celino. Alam, makahabulin. Gary David, hindi rin nagustuhan yung ginawa ni Urbistondo. There's Celino being restrained. There's a flagrant foul penalty 1 na pinataw laban kay Celino Cruz. And he's out of the playing court. Dahil may fighting stance. So fighting stance. So that's the judgment there.
That is a big blow para sa Powerade, Nico. You just lost your 2 top point guards in a span of 10 seconds. Hindi man gumalaw yung oras. Let's see that again.
Wow, whatever Josh said, that really set off Celino Cruz. But you know, si Urbistondo, ready na rin makipagsabayan.
What is a fighting stance? Because basta pumalag ka, fighting stance na yun, diba?
And Celino is gone.
Yeah, but you know, part of Celino Cruz, he started. He gave out the first elbow, but Urbistondo should have been called also for taunting because siya yung una sumigaw, and for the second motion. You cannot capsulize certain parts of it.
Because right after yung nagpalitan sila, okay, quits.
May sinabi siya eh. Pero yun ang nag-escalate sa situation eh.
Nagpalakpak pa siya.
Yes.
You know, in a mocking fashion. At may sinabi siya, which I really want to know.
Yes.
Ano yung sinabi niya kay Celino?
But you know, like I said, they got the guy that started it. Now, Powerade, a very young team. What will happen now? Will they unravel? The Big Dome, kumakampi na sa Bmeg. Yung kalamangan, lumalaki na rin. How do they react right now after itong mga pagsubok na dumaan sa kanila?
No JV Casio, no Celino Cruz. It's Rudy Linganay at the point guard spot. Here's Linganay. Malaki-laki, kailangan habulin dito ng Powerade. Sidestep beauty para kay Lassiter.
Let's see if both Lasker and David realize we are only going to have a chance to progress kung tayo ang magdala ito at pagandahin natin laro natin.
Look out! Pingris scores! Bmeg still in control. Sean Anthony. Pinasa kay Kramer. Ball will stay with Powerade.
Pingris again being active, getting his hand there. I felt at the start of this game, whoever plays better, Pingris or Doug Kramer, this team will have a better chance. So far, Mark Pingris thoroughly outplaying si Doug Kramer. 6 points, 9 rebounds. Doug Kramer only 2 points, 4 rebounds.
3-pointer para kay Gary David. Only his 12th point tonight. Agaw ni Sean Anthony. Sean Anthony still. Yabot, Linganay. Here's Lassiter, open 3. Yes, sir!
The beauty of a 3-point shot. This Powerade team is going to be hard to put down all the way because of Gary David and Lassiter, their ability to make 3-point shots. At kung makabalik pa, ito si JV Casio.
74-65, Bmeg still on top with 5:51 remaining in the third quarter. And this game has taken on a brand new complexion because of what happened to Powerade, because of what happened between Joshua Bistondo and Celino Cruz. And now, we see that new sense of purpose mula kay Gary David and Marshall Lassiter. For more on Powerade, let's go to Araneta.
Miko, medyo okay ba naman si JV Casio? Slight twisted ankle pero na-rewrap na siya. Dinagyan pa ng konting padding just to give him a little bit more support moving on into this game. Tinanong ko rin kay Celino Cruz kung ano ang sinabi ni Josh Orbistondo. And sinabi na lang niya, pare hindi mo pwede sabihin sa TV yun eh.
Ganun ka anghang. You can't even say it on the air.
Yeah, there's that again. Let's face it. Celino started it, but in the end, maybe Josh Orbistondo came out with, well, able to get away.
Got carried away.
And got away with more. There it is. 8 points, 10 rebounds. Mark Pingris, 2 points, 4 rebounds. Doug Kramer. In essence, yung dalawang gwardiya, pinataob ni Josh Orbistondo.
Here's Linganay with a miss. Rebound, James Yap. Both teams really need to stabilize at this point because of that emotional high earlier. Here's Roger Yap. And what a game for Kirby Raimundo now with 21 points.
I think para sa Bmeg, this is a team that is experienced enough that they can survive things like this.
You think Coach Tim doesn't know how to survive emotional moments in the game? Time out muna tayo. Nagabi po sa kanilang lahat. This is Do or Die Sunday. Bmeg versus Powerade. Nico Alili with Jason Webb, Sel Guevara, and Araneta. Look who's back on the floor. JV Casio para sa Powerade Tigers. Here's Gary David. Pinasa, Doug Kramer will score.
Kita mo last couple of plays, Gary David has already put his head down. Dinadala niya na yung koponan niya kanina, yung 3-point shot. Now a good drive to set up Doug.
Advance to Pingris. Roger Yap. Now back to the Vance. Oh, getaway by Joe Vance. An easy basket para kay JDV.
Yes, that zone of Powerade because of the passes na ginawa ng Bmeg at saka ginagawa ng Bmeg, umaatake sila, drive and kick and the passes na wala sa forma.
It's Sean Anthony. 8 points para kay Sean Anthony. Still an 11-point ball game para sa Bmeg. We are in the third quarter. Urbistondo fakes. Here's James Yap. James has 15 points. Roger Yap. Bitawan. Anthony gives the ball up. Gary David. Scoot in for 2.
Powerade staying with that 2-2-1 press of theirs. Trying to make itong Bmeg mawala dun sa nila, dun sa ginagawa nilang composure nila, pagkakabuo nila ng triangle.
James Yap for 3. Pingris goes overboard. That's Pingris.
Yes.
That's his style.
At yan ang importante, yan ang kailangan makita ng mga kampi ni Mark Pingris. And when they see that, they try to emulate ito si Mark Pingris.
Robbie Rivas for Mark Pingris.
Three and 26 remaining in the third quarter. Winner moves on to the semifinals to face the winner of the best of 3 series between Riverside and Ginebra. Wild shot from Gary David. Rebound, Doug Kramer. Lassiter. Wala pa rin ang Powerade. Only 5 to shoot for the Tigers. A knockdown special para kay Sean Anthony.
Always have to be aware. Pag ang inbound, nasa ilalim ng ring, nasa baseline, you gotta be aware of back screens. Bmeg got caught. Sean Anthony chance for a 3-point play.
You know, Sean Anthony, the unlikely source for points, he has 11 points at hindi siya nalalayo. Gary has 14, JV has 14, Marcio has 14.
They need another guy, no? Etong tatlo, not really an explosive game, but right now, at least may tumutulong pa sa kanila.
Odds are up, shot clock down to 7, 6-point ball game. James Yap, Abate, yes!
Bmeg keeps on getting to the place on the court. He's just inside the key.
This by Gary David. Here comes Baroka! So it's back to a 10-point game after a 4-point swing by Bmeg. David, kick out. Here's Anthony. Sean Anthony, kick out. Lassiter can't shoot. Here's JV. JV fakes. JV drives. And Tasha will miss. Loose ball foul. It will go against Sean Anthony. At yan na ang panglima laban kay Sean Anthony. 10-point game para sa Bmeg. Nagkakapol ang Powerade. Back in a moment. 10-point ball game dito sa mga nalalabing bahagi ng third quarter. Kirby Raimundo has played huge for the Llamados.
Kirby Raimundo, he's had that matchup against Sean Anthony. Nung simula, nakuha na siya kagad ng dalawang personal fouls, but he settled down. After he settled down, he's already been able to put up 19 points. 21 already. 21 dito sa larong ito. Tsaka tingnan mo yung Nico. Efficiency, 7 out of 9 from the 2-point region and 7 out of 8 from the free throws.
Long ball, Rafi Rivas bitis ang unang free throw. Rivas coming off the bench. Back to an 11-point lead for Bmeg, number 1 seed in the quarterfinals. Open shot, Lassiter. Here's Gary. Pinasa, Crisano, nowhere to go. Threw that ball away. Rivas will not take that shot.
Buti lang, walang kumagat doon sa fake.
And Tim going back to that stratospheric front line.
Yes.
Yancy, Joe Devans, and Rivas.
Alala natin, dito humabol ang Powerade kanina. You know, Powerade was able to play with their 6th to 10th players on the court, tapos hindi sila naiwan. Now that they have their better unit, they're hoping na dito rin sila makakuha.
Oh, blocked by Rivas. Here's Gary, he'll try again. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, basket rolled down. That hurts. And Crisano and Joe Devans having a conversation here.
Again, Joe Devans, rather Alex Crisano, siya ay natawagan ng foul. But you know, after that, you can't allow the two players to be beside each other. Magbabanggaan sila because right after that, binanggaan ng konti ni Devans si Crisano. Medyo nagkakaroon ng init ng ulo.
Here's Baroka. Rivas inside Yancy. Steal, Gary David. They're down by 11. David, 1 minute to go in the third. Casio. Slicing through, JV Casio.
Looks like that foot's alright.
Hasn't bothered him one bit. Wala nung bumalik siya. Oh, another steal para sa Powerade.
Here's the problem. Yes, dalawang guardia, no, para sa Bmeg. But ito Powerade, they keep on having that trap. When you have those 3 big men at the same time, you don't really have guys that can attack after beating the zone.
And an easy layup para kay Will Antonio. And it's back to a manageable 7-point deficit. Powerade, hindi sumusuko dito. gumagawa ng paraan to bounce back in this ball game.
7 points yung Kalamangan. Bmeg continue to have their runs, but credit also the young Powerade team. Pagkatapos lumaki Kalamangan, they're able to come out with a 4-0 run, 6 or 7-0 run para makabawi sila.
By the way, every time you say young Powerade team, Will Antonio and Romeldo, they want to embrace you.
Speaking of young, JV Casio, #1 pick para sa taong ito. He's been hot outside. Now yung mga depensa lumalabas sa kanya. Now he has to go inside. This time around, speaking of not so young, Will Antonio.
Di ba nasama na yan? So Paroca has the basketball right now. 30 seconds remaining dito sa third quarter.
Watch Alex and Yancy. Watch it.
It's almost hand-to-hand combat. The post.
Ayan na.
Advance.
Ayan, oh.
Oh, look out! Paroca! Grabe yung tulakan ni ni Yancy tsaka ni Alex Crisano.
But in the end, Yancy wins that one. Bakit? Dahil binabangga niya si Alex. Alex not able to get two hands on the ball to be able to get that rebound.
5 seconds to go. Paroca is fouled. So 4.3 seconds remaining dito po sa third quarter.
Daming foul na natawag sa Powerade. Already there 24 fouls on Powerade. So far, that means that average of 8 fouls per quarter.
But Paroca's not been a big factor in this particular series.
Pero yung maganda kay Paroca, you know that at any time, he can come up with a big score.
Threat.
Yeah, by himself.
2 seconds remaining. Sa the end of 3 quarters, lamang pa rin ang Bmeg 87-78. But it's still not a safe lead.
Definitely not a safe lead. Powerade has been knocking at the door ilang beses. And that's only 9 points. That's only 3 threes for a team that loves a 3-point shot.
Okay, kausapin natin si Gabe Norwood. Ngayon ay stationed inside the active center. And Gabe, can you hear us, Gabe? Here's Roger Yap. Inside, no go. Bola nakuha ni Alex Crisano. Lassiter. This one Landingham. Lassiter against Paroca. Good right. Oh, foul called by referee Jimmy Mariano.
No, for Powerade, they have to keep their head in the game. They're really getting upset right now. You have guys like Lassiter, Gary David, they've been going to the lane. Umaatake sila, dumadrive sila. They're asking for fouls, it is not being called. So kailangan focus pa rin sila kahit pakaramdam nila hindi na nakakuha yung tawag.
Here's Kirby, handoff Simon. Simon was the second quarter man para sa Bmeg. Dish by Kirby and Johnny Bad scores.
Emiko, another and one. Another weak foul leading to a 3-point play in Bmeg. Double-digit lead once again. And sharing the basketball. Kiyan eh. All the Tim Cone teams, when they're successful, they're sharing the ball.
But there is no alternative if you're running the triangle. You do have to move that basketball. And here's Linganay. Linganay, hinahabol ni Paroca. Shot clock down to 10. Crisano, no go. Roger Yap. Simon against Lassiter. Here's Kirby. Kirby with 21 big points para sa Bmeg. Roger Yap with that size advantage against Linganay. Here's Devan's open shot. minutes of time remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Will Antonio fires a long one. Rebound para kay Simon.
So far, last couple of trips para sa Powerade here in the fourth quarter. Make that all the trips here in the fourth quarter. Di masyadong maganda yung offense nila. Pilit na pilit. Bmeg right now. Good start here in the fourth. Powerade forced to call an early timeout.
17 points para kay Peter June Simon. The scoring apostle makes it a 91-78 game. Nasa fourth and final quarter na po tayo. Winner of this game, dediretso na po sa semifinals. We'll be back after this timeout. Score natin 91-80 para sa Bmeg. Barroca for 3. Yes, sir!
Always
a threat.
Sabi mo hindi siya factor eh. Ito, biglang nag 3-point shot. Quietly, 9 points.
Here's the Landingham. Now a 14-point advantage for Bmeg. Biggest lead was at 17 points. Adugol to Van Landingham for 3. Yes, sir! So sagutan ng 3-pointer between Barroca and Van Landingham. 8 points off the bench for Josh Van Landingham. Barroca on the right side. Dinato kay Roger Yap. Here's Simon. Babalik kay Roger Yap. Shot clock down to 9. Kirby against Adugol. Kirby to Miguel. Here's Barroca from the corner. And Simon caught pushing off. Pinalipad si Marshall Lassiter. Is this the last push for Powerade?
They're gonna still have Marshall on the bench. They just gotta make sure he's fresh. Maybe give him a 2-minute rest and hope that when he comes back, ang lamang na lang ng Bmeg is right about that 6 points and lower.
And Landingham on the right side. Hindi makatira. Shot clock down to 10. But Landingham for 3.
They love that 3-point shot. It's kept them in this game because sa dami ng tinitira nila and shooting at a very good clip.
Raimundo. 8 minutes remaining in this do-or-die ball game. Simon fires. Jordan Vance with a rebound. Too big.
They're able to absorb that first post-up by Bmeg. Pero pagkatapos ng post-up na yun, nawawala na sila sa pwesto. And Bmeg continues to lord it over when it comes to rebound.
Antonio. Bounce pass inside. Robin Adugol scored. So 4 points off the bench for the General. What's working for Powerade is that hindi nila pinapabayaan lumayo ng todo-todo itong Bmeg. It's the only thing that's giving them a chance in this ball game.
They're just in this game. They're just playing good enough to be in this game, but not yet good enough to overcome itong nabong kalamangan ng Bmeg.
You wonder when thoughts would creep in dito sa Powerade. Para bang realization na, you know what, we pushed him into a do-or-die game. This team looked really, really unbeatable in the middle of an 8-game streak. And it can be so intimidating when you face Tim Cone and James Yap and Kirby Raimundo and Peter June Simon.
But I think we're trying to change the culture in Powerade na hindi na sila mapapabilib lang dun sa mga, ay, meron yung 8-game win streak. What they want to do is beat these teams. That's the memory that they want to have. Yeah, another foul. Tapos ito masakit. Pang-5 na ni Gary David.
Well, pareho na sila ni Sean Anthony.
Powerade, just too many fouls. 30 fouls in today's game. 30.
Not a normal explosive night for El Granada, but the night is not yet finished. Bmeg on top by 10. Kirby against Kramer. Raimundo. Pasa, Pingris, that is just absolute familiarity with each other.
Ngayon hindi mo na alam saan mo ilalagay si Sean Anthony. Kanina binantayan niya si Kirby, sinoskoran siya. Ngayon lumipat siya kay Mark Pingris, so Kramer can be on Kirby. He's able to again not to stop Mark Pingris.
Kramer blocked by Pingris. But sabi ni referee Peter Balaw, tinamaan ni Pingris yung braso ni Doug Kramer. So pang-apat laban kay Mark Pingris, sending Doug Kramer to the free throw line. By this time, tumadalas na ang pagsilip ng Powerade sa ating orasan.
They know that it's itong oras naging problema na 10-point lead, 6 minutes and 15 to go. Marami pang oras. But for a team that doesn't have a lot of experience in championship games or knockout games, it's a different feeling altogether.
Is second, team foul number 5 on the Tigers.
Winner of this ball game will move to the semifinals at hihintayin yung mananalo sa best of 3 series between Rain or Shine and Ginebra. And I think people are still breathless over how Rain or Shine won that game. Pasok ang unang free throw ni James Carlos Yap.
Two very entertaining games that we had last Friday. Yung isa may bonus pa dahil may overtime.
James Yap with 19 points para sa Bmeg. 12-point ball game for the Llamados. And we're halfway done dito sa fourth and final quarter. Tapik ni Lassiter, nakuha ni JB Casio, bagong shot clock para sa Powerade. Double team on Lassiter. Good effort by the Llamados.
What Bmeg has done well, every time there's a screen roll situation, they're able to come out strong, especially the big men that forces the guy with the ball either to pick up the basketball or not be allowed to turn the corner.
James, Asa, Pingris. There's Kirby going up without the ball, and it will stay with Bmeg.
Ito na ang last time. Ito na. Gary David comes back. The best 3 players on the floor. It's a 12-point lead. They know they need to stop here and start scoring some points.
Back in a moment. Action na labanan ng PBA, pati yung Enero sa Action TV International. Mga kakampi natin, PBA Radyo, Benji Santiago, and the man of the moment pag December, si Snow. Badwa.
Meron pang snow sa Pilipinas.
Oh. Gary David for 3. Gary David hits a 3-pointer. May foul mula kay James Yap. 4-point play in the making for Il Granada.
That's his fourth.
Di sila nakontento dun sa 3 points eh. Pabilisin pa natin ang paghabol. Gary on borrowed time with 5 personal fouls.
Gary David is a 2-time All-Star. He wonders if what he has done in this tournament will also be enough to propel him to a 3rd All-Star appearance. Pingris, attack, layup is good. Battle of front lines, Jason, big story tonight.
It's the big men of Bmeg outplaying the big men of Powerade.
Here's Gary David, another 3. 21 points para kay Gary David.
If you're Powerade, you've got to make stops. They're not really a very good defensive squad. But right now, kung gusto nilang umabante pa sa komperensyang ito, they've got to make defensive stands.
Urbistondo to Kirby. Kirby, Dasa, Simon. And that's how Kirby has hurt this Powerade team all throughout the game.
He gets to the right spot, makes the right decision.
JV for 3. Wow, Powerade with launching three-pointer after three-pointer, and it's just a 6-point game.
Like I said, Powerade is a team that will always be there because they can hit the three. Ngayon, can they make stops?
And they stop Kirby. Kirby with 23 points.
Much better matchup here with Doug Kramer on Kirby.
Kirby, no! And the ball is with Lassiter. It's a 6-point ball game. Kirby is down. Sa kulang ng isang tao, ang Bmeg. Here's Gary David. Over to Anthony. Anthony will miss.
Sean Anthony has missed 2 shots. That could have been small daggers sa Bmeg. Yung sa first quarter na panglamang ng 11-2 at itong tira na to na para bumaba sa 4 points yung kalamangan. Sayang because he's actually played a decent game. He had trouble on the defensive end, but his effort, hindi na ba natin pwedeng tawanan yung effort na.
And you know, he was free.
Yes.
Kasi si Kirby hindi na nakababa.
Moron, 5-4 eh. And what a swing. Could have been down to 4. Right now, it's back to 7 at the very minimum.
Joshua Bistondo was part of that incident with Celino Cruz. It's the free throw 7-point ball game. Powerade down by 7. Down to their last stand. In this do or die game. 3:31 remaining in the fourth. Magbabalik po kami. 7-point ball game para sa Bmeg. 107-100. 3:31 remaining in the payoff period. Winner moves on to the semifinals. Bmeg top seed. Powerade 8th seed. Labanan sa pagitan ng nasa taas at ng nasa baba. Tim Cone, sanay na nasa taas. And the Llamados have a 6-2 franchise record while having a twice-to-beat advantage. That twice-to-beat, kadalasan it's an advantage, but it can immediately become a disadvantage when you buckle down, when you fall prey to the pressure. Kasi ayaw mo pahiya.
Yes, and babaliktad na yung pressure eh. Kung dati, ang laki ng lamang mo, twice to beat ka. Pag natalo ka na nung una, the pressure's now on you.
Commissioner Tito Salud elated with the spike in TV ratings and ticket sales and attendance. This ball game is proof. Fans are really enamored with the way this tournament is progressing. Sino mag-aakala Powerade will push Bmeg to the brink to a do-or-die game? Sino mag-aakala rain or shine will bounce back from the dead to win over Ginebra?
17 points down in the fourth.
Here's Kramer, big shot.
Kaya rin pala ng 2 points. Because Powerade.
Powerade needed it and Doug needed that shot.
Doug playing much better here in the fourth though.
Bmeg lamang ng 5. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Simon gets away.
Bmeg just continues to get the points. Powerade cannot stop them. They're getting into areas on the floor in which Powerade can't react.
Here's Casio for 3. Powerade will live or die with a 3-point shot right now. They're still in this game down by 4.
You know, what's amazing is natatapyasan nila yung kalamangan ng Bmeg. Hindi man naman nila nadidepensahan on one end. They're just using 3-point shots and need 4-point plays.
Pingris and foul. Laban kay Kramer.
And another possession that they don't get a stop. Itong Powerade shooting 34 3-pointers already. Sabihin nyo, dami naman yan. Ba't ang dami yung tinitira? Kasi kalahati ito pumapasok eh.
17 out of 34. Jean-Marc Pingris, the pride of Puzurubio in Pangasinan. Makes the first free throw. Pincone, will he watch his team move to the semifinals just as everyone expected? Adugol back in the ball game. Sean Anthony and Doug Kramer. The expectation is maiksing pahinga lang siguro ito. Will Antonio and Adugol will man the front line.
Also maybe para kay Coach Bo, he's realizing that, that these big men just could not make stops. These guards, hindi na pwedeng ilabas because they're scoring, but that time around, a sorry miss para kay JV.
Could have been the 24th point para kay JV Casio. Almost but not quite. 6-point game, Bmeg. Final 2 minutes of this super die game. Early pasa, Baroka, shot clock down to 4 na agaw. Here's Gary to Lassiter, Lassiter all the way.
This Powerade team is giving Bmeg all it can handle.
Pushing Bmeg to the limit. 111-107. Bmeg lamang. Magbabalik po kami.
In the building and I'm here to motivate ya. Show you how we do it, reach the demonstrators. The funk for your trunk, take you high like elevators. Give you what you want, courtesy.
We'll talk about taking a last stand para sa Powerade. Down by 4. Gary David with 21 points. JV Casio with 22. Marcio with 16 points. But can their defense do something here with under 2 minutes remaining? Double team on Kirby. And a foul laban kay Romel Adugol. For the second time in this game, bagsak na naman si Kirby. But he's okay.
Romel had the right idea. He knew that Kirby was gonna turn back, just came in late. Busted tip ang makukuha niya dahil doon.
And Romel Adugol fouled out
Substitution gone for Romel Adugol.
after scoring 4 points off the bench. So Doug Kramer babalik na dito tulad ng inaasahan. Will rejoin this unit with Will Antonio, Gary David, Marshall Lassiter, JV Casio. Ayun, may sugat.
Must have been pag-ikot ni Kirby, tumama doon sa bibig ni Romel. Oh, missed the free throw. I think that's the only way that Bmeg can stop.
There's the collision between Romel and Kirby.
It's the only way that Powerade can stop Bmeg if they miss from the free throw line.
At the way this game has been progressing.
Gotta get the ball out of this man's hands.
JV,
Good job on the part of Pingris.
Lassiter, pinasa, Kramer, atake. Power move, Doug Kramer. And it's just a 3-point ball game. How will Bmeg respond? A minute and 23 remaining here in the fourth. Ball na kay James Yap. James on the move, lost it. It's with JV Casio.
Watch out for the 3 in this situation.
Here's Lassiter, he goes in. Great defense by Mark Pingris. But there's an interception. There's an interception. Gary David, yes sir! Gary David ties the game!
They missed him the first time. Marshall had Gary wide open. Gary stayed in that same spot. Pagkabalik, another 3-pointer para kay Gary David.
We are tied 112 all, and they locate.
This is that first turnover, counter turnover para dito sa Powerade, and Gary David,
El Granada for 3.
kaboom!
Gary David loves it. He just tied the game for only the third time tonight. There is no quit in this Powerade team.
They see that 3-point line, and it's like Christmas for them.
They will live or die with a 3-point shot. Only 2 number 8 teams have been able to oust the number 1 seed in PBA history. Basta may quarterfinals, may wild card, dalawa lang. Maybe Powerade can be that third team to do it. Maybe. We don't know what they'll do on defense. Hindi namin alam. But we know what they can do on offense.
And speaking of what they can do on offense, Gary David, 3-pointer, 83-pointer para sa Powerade sa araw na to.
24 points for El Granada. Okay, what will Bmeg do? They have Barroca in there with 1 minute to go. James Yap, inside, scores!
I'd like to see Powerade try to run this through. Try to catch Bmeg with a quick shot.
Here's Casio. Casio, pasa niya natapik and will stay with Powerade. Will Antonio was wide open. Deep right corner. And we'll have a review.
Yes, and this is a great opportunity para sa Powerade. Bakit? They get to set up their offense without calling a timeout. Inbounding from the most dangerous spot on the floor, the baseline. Eto naman, James Yap, when it comes to crunch time, cannot be anyone better during the crunch than James Yap.
Not at all bothered by that injured wrist. Ito yung pasa.
It's pretty clear. It's pretty clear, but it's just the rules say that they have to check it, but it shouldn't take that long.
And ito, bola ng Powerade. 13 to shoot. Lassiter will start the play. Who will they go to? Pinasa. Casio, no! But Jamie will get the ball back. Powerade down by 2.
I like this timeout by Coach Bo. There's two things that you want to accomplish. You gotta make sure you shoot early so you get another chance at the basket. Dahil pag tumira ka na maaga, you basically get a 2 for 1. And also, map out a play to get points in this possession.
The first do-or-die game of the quarterfinals is going down the wire. At papakinggan po natin ang huddle ng Powerade.
Hey, Will, get a player for Marco when JD's coming up.
Okay, we only caught the tail end of that huddle, but Alex Compton continues to talk with Will Antonio and Marshall Lassiter just to make sure everyone is in the right spot on the floor.
You know, all eyes will be on the 3 guys, Powerade. But be careful with Will Antonio.
Here's Casio. Stops. He needs to pass. Kramer, force shot. Force shot.
Yes, and Coach Bo may have a reason to be upset here. We're gonna see that again.
Well, JV Casio just fouled out of the game. Here's that play again.
Here's it is tough. Definitely a lot of contact there. Referees are gonna say that the Kramer initiates the contact, but gotta feel for Powerade because generally that will be called a foul.
So si Casio had to give up a foul. He fouled out of the game.
And you lose 1 3-point shooter now. Napasakit dyan.
Now pressure on Barroca. First free throw, no problem. Wala na pong timeouts ang Bmeg. May isa pang timeout ang Powerade. Right now, the biggest free throw of Mark Barroca's PBA career. Lassiter with a rebound. Powerade down by 3. Here's Rudy Linganay. Papasa kay Will Antonio. Gary David has the ball. Here's Antonio for 3. Oh, straight but short. Got it for 3. Yes, sir!
Gotta watch out, no timeouts. Does Bmeg realize it? They don't have a timeout. They've got to run this play right now.
We're tied at 1:15. 11 seconds remaining. Mark Barroca has the ball. 8 seconds to go. Here's James Yap. James Yap lost it with 4.5 seconds remaining. And Powerade has a timeout that they can use.
Sunday, yung laban ng rain or shine at Ginebra, grabe na yung ending. This one's trying to top that. This is the play right here. That was a shot that was wide open. But this is another shot that is wide open. That's from the three-point line. And that was the only shot that could have sent this to overtime. But Etong Powerade had 2 chances for it. James Yap just could not handle the basketball. Had his chance.
I mean, there are do or die games, and there are do or die games. And up to the last moment, Powerade is willing to live or die with that 3-point shot.
Ano na tayo? 19 out of 37. Better than 50%.
I mean, that is commitment. You know, the Gary David fans inside the Big Dome. And I will be honest, mas marami ang Bmeg planet dito. At nagiging totoo lang tayo. It's just been a spectacular game. Bmeg leading by as many as 17 points. And remember, we asked at the 6-minute mark, was Powerade going to go for the last stand?
Game changers. Maybe it would be Stondo incident. 9 points before that. 27 right after that one.
Okay, Powerade will go for the win. Oh, he lost it. Wala na timeout. Wala timeout. Who has it? And we're going into overtime. Granada, by virtue of that last 3-point shot, the 19th 3-pointer tonight for Powerade, he sends this game into overtime.
Gary David has 2 chances. One was a chance to get it into overtime. This was a miss by Powerade that eventually fell back into the hands of Gary David. Had another chance for the win. Sabi niya, pa isa-isa lang, hindi ko kaya lahat gawin.
El Granada with another explosive performance will need 5 more minutes in this do-or-die game. Magbabalik po kami dito sa Active.
Siyempre pag crunch time na ganyan, gustong-gusto ko nasa akin yung bola, manalo, madalo. Gusto ko nasa akin, kaya kukunin ko na ito talaga.
I think mata talaga ni Gary yun. Pag gumagawa siya, ganun, nagiging ganun. Overtime is underway. Bmeg in immaculate white, Powerade in dark blue and black. And right now, all the players are black and blue. With the way this game has developed, regulation ended at 1:15 all. Monumental comeback by Powerade. James Yap off the glass, wala.
Alala lang natin ha, Powerade, malaki ang problema nila. Bakit? Ang dami nilang player in foul trouble. Meron pa rin silang mga player na graduate na. Romela Ducol, JB Casio already out with 6 personal fouls.
Celino Cruz also ejected earlier.
Ejected as well.
Pingris, competing. Many Tigers bothering Mark Pingris.
Has to make that third. If he makes that third, makikita niya yung floor. But if he's backing down, he has to turn his head. Hindi niya nakikita lahat.
Will Antonio, Gary David, Doug Kramer, Rudy Linganay, and Marshall Lassiter. It's a makeshift squad, but Bo Perasol has no choice. Here's Lassiter. Stops. Forced that one. Bola na kay Roger Yap. Roger! The bola ulit ng Powerade. Very awkward start in the overtime period.
You can say that. 2 turnovers para sa Bmeg. Powerade with the 4th shot. I'd like to see the ball go to the hands of Gary David. You know that he's hot. You have to get him touches.
Roger Yap will step out para kay Peter June Simon. So it's Peter June Simon on Gary David. Lingane, crossover move, pasa, Antonio, kick out. Lassiter, no, straight but short. Rebound, Antonio. Gary David with 27 points. Make that 29.
Kumbaga sa kabayo, sakay ka lang. Tumatakbo pa naman eh.
He struggled in the early moments of this ball game.
9 points in the first half, 0 in the second quarter. And then after that, gaya na nakita nyo kanina sa graphic natin, nagkaroon ng altercation between Urbis Tondo and Celino Cruz. At alala mo, pagkatapos ng incident na yun, siya yung humahabol din.
Oo, nagalit din siya kay Urbistondo. Kinonfront din ni Gary. Now, Kirby has that plaster on his forehead dahil nagkatamaan sila ni Romela Dubul kanina. It's been that kind of game. Players have been ejected. Mga players na nagsasagutan, nagtutulakan, nagkakatamaan. It's a do-or-die game. It's what it is.
It's what it is.
It's what it is.
Oh, nasakit yun. Alala natin, itong B-Meg kanina, perfect from the free throw line, but starting to miss there.
Here's Linganay. Gary David with 29. Gary David with 32.
He's looking at his hands. He's looking at his
My hands are so hot. Ang init.
Gary David, for those that don't know who Gary David is, I think his face, his name, his offensive skills are now implanted in their minds.
In the face of Peter Jun Simon, and Powerade is up by 5 here in overtime. Gary David with 32 points. Boy, it is tense inside the big dome, and they are just mesmerized by the performance of Gary David, the pride of Bataan. And he has 32 points, waxing hot from all over the court. Oh, turnover! Here comes Gary again! Gary on the move! Fouled! And he will take 2.
32 points.
Forget the 4 assists, yeah? Wag na natin intindihin yun.
64 points in his last 2 games.
Oh, boy.
Alam mo, Miko, yung last possession para sa Bmeg, that one was painful. They knew they had to score. Coach Tim knew that he needed to score in that possession. Momentum solely right now on Powerade. And ngayon, yung opensa ng Bmeg na hindi mapigil-pigil, here in the overtime, nothing's going. Nothing's happening.
2.5 remaining in overtime. It's a 7-point ball game for the 8th seed Powerade Tigers. Kirby.
What is that? Almost another turnover. Here in the overtime, I can already count 3 turnovers para dito sa Bmeg.
Bmeg was up by 17 points. James will miss. Here's Simon. He fires a 3. James Yap, layup is good.
They needed that. Bmeg needed that. Able to get extra possession through offensive rebounds. Right now, Bmeg, a very good defensive team. Now they've got to come up with stops.
Gary wide open.
Sometimes you just have to appreciate a guy that has 37 points already.
It is the game of a lifetime for Gary David. And James Yap will miss. Last touch on Kirby Raimundo.
Because they're still going to have to check this out. They have to view this. It's in the last 2 minutes. They're going to say no need.
Maybe they should check out the hands of Gary David. 125, 117. Well, yan yung sinasabi mo kailangan i-review. But it's really Gary David against a Goliath, a mammoth of a franchise. And Gary David is just simply unstoppable.
3 threes here in the fourth alone.
Overtime.
Sorry, in overtime. Make that 2 threes in overtime. But then, yung kamay ni Gary David, nagliliyap na!
And he was wide open for this shot. He was wide open for that shot.
Sinapian na yung kamay ni Gary David. Talagang ayaw magmintis.
Just a performance of a lifetime for Gary David. Forever hiding in the shadows of bigger scoring guards, bigger name players. And I dare say, siguro naman kasali na siya sa All-Star sa lawag, ano?
Sana naman.
It's Doug Kramer of the class no go. B-Meg still alive. 1.5 remaining in overtime. Here's Orbis Todo.
Bmeg looks like a tired team. Two guys not able to keep sprinting in this last couple of
Oh,
possessions.
Kirby up and under. Pinaghirapan niya yun. And it's just a 6-point game.
Bmeg has to have yung presence na kailangan na natin magkaroon ng stop. Like we have to cause turnovers and we have to score quickly. And they gotta keep the ball away from this guy's hand.
But it's in his hands and he fires. At that time, rebound Pingris. Pagkakataon para sa Bmeg. 1 minute to go. They're down by 6. Here's Simon. Simon fires. Got it! We are far from done. Overtime po tayo. 4 ang laman ng Powerade. Timeout muna. Do or die games should really be played this way. Favored teams build big leads, and the lower seed teams fight back. James Yap, first 3 quarters, 17 points, only 6 points magmula nung 4th quarter.
Wow. And the one memorable shot that he had in that 4th in OT was that shot that pansagot sa 3-pointer ni Gary David. No other big shots came from him after that.
But this is just a 4-point game. Oh, turnover! Here's Simon! Simon all the way!
How do you close out a game if you're Powerade? Got to get it past the
Okay,
line.
possession alive para sa Powerade. They're up by just 2. 30 seconds remaining in overtime. 8 to shoot.
No Gary David on the floor.
Lassiter, he fires! He shoots, he scores! Powerade does not know how to shoot anything else but a 3-point shot.
You know, both teams actually playing short-handed, not with a team that they want. Kasi marami nang nasasaktan, marami nang kinacraps. Last possession, wala si Gary David. No problem. May Marcio Lassiter pa rin naman.
19 points for the rookie, Marshall Lassiter. We said it would take these 3 guys for Powerade to have a chance.
You look at that.
JV, Gary, Marcio.
Gary 37, JV 22, Marcio 16. And a combined 16 3-pointers among them.
And the 3-point shooting of Powerade is just putting tremendous pressure on Bmeg as the team with it twice to beat advantage.
And right now, Bmeg needs a quick basket. They're going to even have to start fouling or try to force turnovers.
128, 123, Powerade on top. James Yap for 3. And a rebound ends up with Lassiter. Are we 14 seconds away from the first mammoth upset of the PBA playoffs?
Reminds me of that year in which Talk and Text, a Mobiline franchise at that time, had Asi Taulava. They were the #1 seed. They were looking good and then got derailed by Barangay Ginebra. Starting to look like the same story here.
Foul in the backcourt mula kay Joshua Bistondo. Have to wonder what's going on in the mind of Tim Cone. He had an 8-game, his team had an 8-game winning streak going into the playoffs. They were the top seed. They were facing the lowest seed sa playoffs.
And coming into the playoff, they were beating very good team. And they were trending up. Bigla na lang may dumating, may nagpasabog ng Granada.
Rudy Lingana got his own miss. Here's Sean Anthony and the Powerade Tigers.
Contrary to popular expectation, sila po ay papasok sa PBA semifinals. No one gave them a chance, but they believed in themselves. The team that a lot of people penned down to be one of the finalists sa taong ito. El Granada with a performance of a lifetime, and truth be told, this crowd was blown away. I mean, really, mesmerized by a performance, 37 points, leading Powerade to this overtime win.
Wow, and Gary David, you know, one of the guys that really underappreciated guys. Di masyadong kilala ng ibang fans. Ngayon, kilalang kilala na.
Anong nararamdaman mo ngayon? You beat your team, beat B-Meg twice, number 1 seed.
Pare,
Ikaw 37 points. Anong nararamdaman mo ngayon?
dahil sa iyan, pare, yung sinulat mo, nabasa ko yan, beat the B-Meg twice and beat James Hunt twice, pare, makikilala ako. Kaya ito, pare.
Teka, hindi ko naman hiniling yun. Sabi ko lang, pag nagawa mo, ay magiging alamat ka.
Kaya nga ginawa ko, pare.
Paano mo ginawa?
Ay, talagang focus lang ako sa game. Ang ano ko sa pamilya ko, binigay ko lang to para lang sa kanila, para maging masaya kami ngayong Pasko, pare. Ayun talaga. Tsaka meron pa akong isang challenge na nabasa at narinig, pare. Hindi ko na sasabihin kung sino yun. Basta, no chance in hell, pare, sabi.
Meron pa nagsabi. Eto Gary, first quarter, make that yung buong first half. Hindi namang talagang sumabog pa ang Granada. 9 points. Hindi ka nga tumira nung second quarter. Tapos biglang bumulusok na, pataas yung laro mo. Ano yung turning point? Yung nagkaroon ba ng munting gulo? Yun na ba yun?
Ayun na yun, pare. Nakita mo naman, sumugod ako kahit na medyo mali ako doon. Pero ayun yung naging turning point para gawin namin yun. Dahil medyo nagsabi nga yung game namin, hindi na masyadong physical. Kaya ayun, binigay namin sa kanila. Sila nag-umpisa.
Gary, ito ginagawa mo to kanina. Ha? Ano ba ibig sabihin nung tuwing nakaka 3-point shot ka, tinitignan mo yung kamay mo? Ano ba yun?
Hindi ko na alam, pare. Basta binato ko lang, nag-shoot eh. Kaya thanks God, pare, sa binigay niya ngayon sa amin. Kaya maraming salamat.
Well, siyempre Gary, you will enjoy this victory.
Yes.
Pero ano ba, ang B-Meg mo, masaya na kayo na hanggang semifinals
Ay,
na.
hindi, pare. Pakita mo naman, number 1 team, tinalo namin. Kaya ang mga susunod na mga kalaban namin, talagang paghahanda namin para ito na ang chance. Nandito na yung chance, hindi ko na pakakawalan to at makabalik ulit sa finals.
Ito, pinataob mo si James Yap. Ang makikita mo dito, maaari mong pataobin in the semis. Either si Mark Caguiwa o kaya si Paul Lee. Handa ka na bang pataobin yung mga yon?
Hindi ko pa iniisip yun, pare. Basta ako, i-enjoy ko muna ngayong Pasko. Itong bonus na makukuha namin. Pingris tsaka Lester, ayun dahil nyo na bonus, ha?
Wow, may bawat 3 points ata, 200,000 ata eh. Okay, Gary, congratulations and enjoy the victory.
Thank you, pare. Binabatik pala ang tito ko nasa Saudi, Tito Roy, tsaka si Kuya Albert, tsaka yung family ko, yan, nakikinig, tsaka yung talaga, lahat kayo, mga kaibigan ko, mga pamilya ko, andyan na kayo.
37 points, Gary David leading Powerade to victory, beating B-Meg in overtime, 131-123.